top three coming through the backside of the circuit. And that's the 78 machine that's gone in down. That's Thompson at the bottom of the Kettleville Terrace. So Grant Thompson, the Western City Motorsport team, with plenty of work to do tonight. Nonetheless, Kel Tressler leading the crew up to the top and out of the final.
You'll see in the background, Thompson straight down the escape road there, already with a lot of damage. So, yeah.
It's hard to see, isn't it, really, because we can't see where the Hertz car come from. And this will be, oh, how lucky was it then for Woods? If he blinked, he would have missed that completely. That was incredible. Front end damage will lead us through. Woods will hold down second. A spinner further back. That's Luke Fraser. His best qualifying effort sends the field scattering. An Uber gang slams the tyre wall, and this is going to be a traffic jam.
Not a good start for these guys. Hopefully we can pull another one in there.
And that's Dontis. Troy Dontis in the Flerio Milk Company entry has gone in.
It goes uphill again. Watch the number 8 machine. There was assistance. Now, that may be the reason why Walsh has got damage to the front right of his Dr. Inc machine.
Yeah, we saw Ben Walsh going slowly down the back straight there with a suspected... yeah, Ben was unfortunately involved in that one, so I'm going to suggest he's ended up with a puncture out of that, so it's a bad end of the weekend for both of those guys.
Bill Hines.
That's good. This is what happened. He got up on that curb. We saw Shane Van Gisbergen do that in practice earlier today.
Now, well down the field. Here's that replay.
Exactly what he did on the previous lap, except this time he didn't get away with it. And look how quick he goes past us here and underneath Kel Tressler and into the gravel. Huge moment from the man from Noosa. Watch this down the middle. And just to get on the brakes, you are a total passenger, aren't you?
Oh, so close.
Reaction time award.
Find their way through. This is lapping traffic.
Oh, no! How that didn't take out our second place man, I'll never know. Turn number 1.
Robson had a great start there. Stevens in the back of Kel Tressler, is it? Pushing each other around. They're still spinning, trying to find a way through. But, yeah, obviously locked a break there, Stevens.
Replays, we'll see plenty of them in this race long as they try and scoop away the water that's laying in the curbs.
Chester in the background there, just lost it. Bit of a slap on the wall, through all that, well, look at that water that's standing off the edge of the track. The job done under brakes. This is the last lap. He looks to the outside. This is where Ben Walsh had the problem.
Duckworth down the middle. He's going to make Skibberus go the long way around. He's going to run out of track here. And now they'll go side by side. So he had to have a go there because he's got one realistic chance remaining unless Duckworth makes a mistake.
And here comes that toe. Even in these conditions, the way it works is even better. So all of a sudden we've got Skibberus now having a look. Oh, sideways down the back straight. They're hard on the throttle. They don't want to give an inch. Who's going to let this one go? They're both
last chance.
Duckworth gone. No, he's got it. No, he's gone. It's all over.
He's gone this time.
The pressure was on.
And he is going to right down to the bottom of the top 10. But meantime, DJ Skibbs, as he's known as, is mixing and mashing it up and takes the win in a rain-sodden race number 3.
That was brilliant stuff. Down the end of that back straight, Skibberus putting the pressure on, and Duckworth made that small mistake, and that's all it took. And he's gone. He's trying to recover now to get back on the track. What a great race towards the end there. All it takes is one screamer of a lap.
And right down to the 15. He's going to struggle to even get back on the track here.
Yeah, I think he's cooked.
What a shame. The pressure got to him. Tressler and Duckworth getting the top 3.
Well done to Craig Woods. He did a good job. We've got a couple of spins after the Virgin Australia sign's been taken out off at the exit. Woods has driven the car very straight, as we've seen someone in the... Have they made contact? Yeah, they've made contact with the fence there and ducked to the inside.
What would you do in this situation? Oh, no, Ken Quinn has gone over this time in turn number 6. So 6.
Oh. You see the rear, the rears are locked there at his first whack on the brake there. As soon as you get in sideways into those very soft sand traps, and unfortunately for Kent, it looks like he's okay in there.
On Friday, he runs in second spot. They're side by side now through a little dogleg. Kel Tressler on the charge already. He's up to 5th position. Now Thompson in the wall. And that's the thing. You want to float across, particularly around turn 5, turn 6.
Yeah, and I'm just watching Shivers there.
Oh. That was
was a separate incident.
Yeah, it was. The guys did well to miss him, and a terrible feeling is being stranded sideways on
The replay. Going into contact. It was pointing into Thompson. Oh, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Just bad luck, isn't it?
It is, and you just have a look at pointing. I think in that case, trying to, she was just on the inside, got tagged. Yeah,
turn number 1. Watch the orange, yellow, and black car, and just get some assistance from Kobe Ronzone. Spins Adam Ubergang around. The field just plough into him.
The trouble is, you're sitting so low in these little cars, you can't see.
Duckworth had made up a couple of positions. He now runs in 8th, and this was Anderson. Just knocks into the back of Waters, who spins around. And there's Pointing running wide, just nowhere to go in the end, but then fixed up. Was that Kobe Ronzone? It was. Yeah. Inside the top 10, and that's Skiveris with the bonnet missing off of his car for the minor positions. And a car into the wall. It's not Charlotte Pointing again, is it? It is. Number 10, one of the cars carrying a camera for us today. Chris Stevenson side by side with Jay Robson. And a contact in the background. It's Joel Heinrich into the tyre wall on the left-hand side. Will he be able to get out of that? Lucky those Silkgate Group entry. So Woods actually went off there the first time in the Kia Penrith entry. And Shivers on his own. And was there contact there with Sam Chester? Yeah, Matty Dunstan. So that was the 57 of Clark going around right in front of the group. And did he keep it going? A good recovery, and Dunstan doing it in sympathy and spins the McDonald's entry. That'd be pretty sick and sad. Kumo tyres right there too at the moment. He sits in 4th position, didn't improve on his time, was some 6/10 behind it. Look at the traffic, and there's almost, was there contact between the two teammates?
Yeah, there definitely was. It looked awkward on the exit of turn 2 there. I was going to call that he'd have to be quite careful, and we can see the tyre mark.
This is what we talked about.
Well, this was
this morning.
I couldn't quite work out what had happened, but at the moment he's given them the "G'day mate, how you going?" and I don't think it was appreciated. What are they mates or not now?
I'm not sure how that one ended.
Right,
to be honest.
So watch his right hand. He's up alongside.
Keep in mind, this is practice from this morning.
"G'day mate, how you going?" A little bit of a that went horribly wrong.
I think they were just having a bit of fun and it went horribly long, and there's enough damage there. Here he's coming in, so he's clipped the curve.
Oh, he's gone way over the top. See, that's what happens when you try to take too much. So when the wheels are off the ground, car doesn't sort of go where you want it.
Much as you like to turn the wheels.
You can turn the wheel as much as you like. Just when they're off the ground like that. So he actually missed travelling sideways. Being able to get that steering wheel just around the other way might have helped. But anyway, it's a bit of a mistake. Costly.
And they're trying to go
Dunstan.
too wide.
No, obviously entered the chicane too fast. And our race leader.
They're using the ultimate inside line here, heading to turn number 1. That wasn't planned. Oh, the water now off that curve.
He was sideways the entire way down the straight. And look at this. Yeah, we've clearly got so much more water on the road now than what we started this race with.
Scotty O'Keefe and McKittrick, and he's in second incident of the race. Replay again. He's caught the back when he was drilled. He was drilled. High speed impact, and it's just missed. It's got the back of the car. Can you imagine if that got the door? Troy Dontis was going off in the wall on the opposite side in the 5th Western Sydney Motorsport
He's looking
car.
out the window too, trying to get it started. Oh, he got hit
two
twice.
Cars. So he's probably got in that same spot where Woods went off. And watch this. Matty Dunstan gets the side of it, and then bang, in goes McKittrick.
But then he comes out, there he is, side by side, sideways, and then it just what? And it was only a minor touch.
Yeah.
So unclear of what
needs points right now to stay in contention with 2 races to go this weekend after this, and then Newcastle, with no one has experience at.
Look at this, just disintegrating around him. But the front.
You can hear it there. Oh no! Oh. He lost control, and that was Ronzone.
Ronzone hit the fence straight up. He's lost his steering, broke the steering, I would say, when that go.
Kablamo, side on, and tears the rear wing off this car.
Turn one, cross the curb, bang, 2 wheels, spins it back around, grabs
And it will be changing, as we said before, as the evolution of this brand new circuit. There's a car. I saw in the mirror.
Yeah.
There we go.
And that's going to stack the field up behind. We saw that just happen.
Just in the rear view mirror there.
And it's Kyle Ensby in the 21.
Craig Thompson.
Oh, now into the back goes Michael Rinken. Rinken has gone in at turn 7.
Flags for out, Michael.